Hey there folks, if you have been watching our other sandal run vlogs, you kind of know the drill, but for those of you who are new to this series today, I'm going to try to run 7 miles in a barefoot style adventure sandal. We are going back into the past again to do an oldie but a goodie. This is the Toetem Alpha Black Bear. We found this to be one of the most comfortable sandals that we worked with last year, especially the strap system specifically. It's made out of suede. There are no hard articulation points either. This thing is completely buckleless, so it's Velcro and suede, makes it very adjustable, makes it very comfortable as well, but it's also pretty minimal. This is 8 millimeters, so this is going to be the most minimal one that I've run in so far. I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage today, not to complain or give excuses before I actually get out on the run, but I did do a 4-mile trail run yesterday, so we'll see how my legs hold up today. As always, we are going to start off with a warm-up down here, and then we are going to hit the road. Ever felt like you were like suffocating or couldn't breathe because your nose wouldn't dilate, your nostrils are all closed in or something? Same, I was having trouble sleeping, I was snoring a lot, my wife was getting mad, and then I found Intake. It's just a nasal dilating band, but instead of being one of those ones that sticks to your nose and then lifts, which always peeled off of me and never really helped me that much, this one is attached via magnets on either side of my nose. I throw this thing on and now I can breathe. I also love wearing it while I'm running, obviously, because I can get really deep nose breaths. And if you're interested in checking out Intake, make sure to use the link down in the description. I believe we also have a discount code down there for you. Alrighty, starting the Garmin, and we're off. Some things to note here, some experiments I'm going to run today. First thing, I'm bringing my drone and all 3 of its batteries because I'm going to try to have this thing follow me and give you a time lapse from the drone for as much of the video as I possibly can. The drawback here is that the batteries only last about 15 minutes while they're following me. So I can't run fast enough for them to follow me through the whole run. So just keep that in mind. Also, it's not quite light enough for the drone to follow me yet, but it will be soon. So I'll definitely pull that out when that happens. The other thing to note here is that I am using the meta strap on these sandals. So I'll show those to you real quick. Maybe you can see them as my feet are going. It's just an extra supplemental strap that helps to keep the sandal secure. Now I've run without that strap in these and it feels fine, but I don't want anything to hold me back while I'm on this run, so I'm just gonna use them now. Anyway, I'll check in with you at the end of mile 1. Lap 1 was an 8:22, and honestly, not gonna be pushing it today. If I'm between 8:30 and 9, super happy. If I'm even over 9 on some of these, not gonna be mad. Just kind of a get the miles in kind of day, but I wanted to mention that this run vlog is brought to you in part by Creepers Toe Socks. We love Creepers Toe Socks. Can't talk enough good about Creepers Toe Socks and how they perform. Moisture wicking, so I never have to worry about my feet being wet or sweaty in these things. Does such a good job with abrasion resistance, so I hardly ever get blisters in these. These are the low ankle version. So if you don't want a sock that goes up high above your ankle, then you can go grab yourself some low ankle creepers. Right now, buy like 5 to 10 pairs and rotate through them, and they're gonna last you like the better part of a 1.5 to 2 years, I promise you. If you use the link down in the description, it'll take you over to their website and it'll auto apply a 10% off discount code at checkout. We love creepers and we know you will too. Beautiful mile 1 mountain sunrise check-in. I'm almost to the lake, at which point I think it's light enough that the drone will finally follow me, whip that bad boy out, and we'll start doing a time lapse with the drone following me through most of the rest of the run, probably. You guys are probably gonna see this on the time lapse, and you can probably hear it back there behind me with the drone whirring in the background. We just crossed mile 2, so we'll check in for you. It was an 8:25, so I need to slow down. I am going too fast. I will burn out before the end. And you know what? I'm actually interested to see how the Neo keeps up overall. I've never run it this hard before, where it follows me for like miles of a run. So I'm interested to see if it overheats or if it doesn't have enough memory storage capacity to save this whole run. We're gonna find out together. A little bit of an experiment on today's run vlog, but through 2 miles, feeling good. Definitely just need to slow down. Check in with you again later. Mile 3, and you guys are still holding on behind me, so that's good. Expecting to hear a landing, beep beep, any minute now, and then have to stop the run, which is fine. I've still got 2 more batteries to go, but that was an 8:45. Felt way better, more where we want to be. So let's try to stick around there, and I'll check in again in a little bit. Mile 4 in an 8:33, that felt good. Drone did die. Battery life went kaput right after I talked to you guys after mile 3. So now it's been going strong for another 8.5 minutes or so. We'll see if it can get us to the final 7. I did delay it, I didn't start it till I was 1.5 miles in. We'll see how it does. I might, after this next one dies, hold off until the last 1.5 miles. We'll see if there's any breaks in the time lapse here for you guys. But good pace, feeling good. Feet are feeling great. Sandals are super comfy, as I mentioned before, and as we mentioned in our review. So nothing crazy going on here, except running 7 miles in very minimalist sandals. We are at the 4.7 mile marker, and battery number 2 has died. So I'm gonna wait till we're at like the 5.5 mile mark, and then I'm gonna pull it back out for the last 1.5 mile time lapse. The DJI Neo, it's not the smartest, it's not the most powerful, but it is convenient for content like this. The sunlight, direct sunlight was actually making it start to lose me and wander. So anyway, we'll pull it back out at the end. Feeling good. I'll do a mile 6 check-in. Mile 5 was an 8:43, mile 6 an 8:40. So I'm pretty happy with the consistency I'm hitting here, right in the sweet spot. Once I turn to go north and the sun won't be in the lens of the drone, I'm gonna pull it out to time lapse the last mile. See you at the end. Another sandal run in the books. Honestly, was not feeling up to it this morning. My Garmin body battery said that I started off at only like a 61 this morning, and my training readiness was low. No surprise there, but I felt really good as I was hitting my stride there. A bunch of 840s, those first 2 miles that were under 830 definitely helped my time. I ended up with an 836 overall pace, which is not crazy far off the other runs that I've done so far. So holding pretty consistent with the sandals as far as pace goes. As far as how my feet feel really good. I have zero complaints. I swear to you, my feet are becoming like completely bomb-proof doing all this sandal running. Anyway, we're gonna do what we always do. I'm going to go plug the run data into Grok and see how my running efficiency changed in these sandals, if at all, compared to the other 2 runs that I've done so far. So these are gonna get compared to the Earth Runner's Alpha sandal, which is like a 10.5 millimeter sandal, and the Lem's Switchback sandal, which is like a 14 millimeter sandal is what we'll consider it. Alrighty, so I have gone ahead and plugged all of that data into Grok, and it is making its comparisons between the 3 sandals that I have run in so far. And this is the conclusion that it's given me in the end. Most efficient for overall running so far has been the Earth Runners. I was just a little bit more efficient in all of my metrics with that, and I gotta tell you, like, it's hair splitting. For example, looking at the ground contact time, 263 milliseconds for the Lem Switchback, 260 for the Earth Runners, and 263. So in conclusion, it's a little bit inconclusive. Personally, I really like running in something that's a little lower stack height. I think it's fun, and I think my feet are benefiting overall as I'm working down lower and lower. If you enjoyed this sandal run vlog, make sure to like and subscribe. We have a whole bunch more coming out for the rest of the summer. And as always, we will catch you in the mountains.